In this video, I will demonstrate how to create a return order as a call center user. I'll start by navigating to the customer service form. In order to start the return process, I first have to locate the customer who is linked to the order that will be returned. Once I've selected my customer, I can view all of my customer's order history from this customer service form. It's important to note that when creating a return order, you can create the return order in advance of the customer returning the physical goods, or you can create the return order at the same time. The process really depends on the business. It's also important to note that a return order cannot be created against a sales order that has not been shipped. Therefore, products that have been invoiced are eligible for return, but other items would not be eligible for return. In this case, my customer has an order that has been fully invoiced. We can see there are 2 line items on the order which have been invoiced. This customer has just contacted me and indicated that they would like to return both items on this order. I can set up the return in advance to facilitate the process. I'll start by selecting the order, then clicking Options and Generate RMA. This generates a return order, and it automatically applies the original invoice line items to the return order. It is possible for me to make adjustments or remove lines if I need to. I can also apply a reason code to the order header to indicate the reason why the entire order is being returned, or I can even put a reason code at the line level if there are different reasons for why the returns are occurring for each line item. In my application, the return reason code is optional, but you can configure it to be required. I've instructed Jennifer that she needs to pack these products up and ship them back to our warehouse. And I've also given her the RMA number, which is 0005. She can write that on the return order to help again facilitate the process. To complete this process, I'll click the Complete button. This calculates the refund due to Jennifer. This refund will not be issued until we receive the physical goods back. The amount due is $305.95, and you can see that we have chosen to refund this to a credit card. This was done systematically based on how Jennifer paid for the original sales order. It is important to note that with proper system configuration and user security, this payment method can be overridden, but typically we would assume that the customer should be refunded back to the original payment method. If everything looks good, I'll click Submit. I can close this, and this order has been completed, and we now just wait for Jennifer to return the products. If I refresh this form, you'll see that a new order has been created, and there will be a link between those 2 orders. So the original order is also using some color coding to indicate that a return order has been created against it, and the new return order that we just created is sitting in an open order state. This is the order that contains the negative lines, and this order is going to be held and will not be able to be invoiced until we get the original products back from the original order. Once the products have been received on the original order, this return order can be invoiced just like any other sales order, and that will initiate the refund to the customer's credit card.